Okay, and I guess we were joined by George Davis, whose name is appropriately on this event. And I've got to ask, I mean, you in effect, are the godfather of track and field here, but when you were here, we didn't have an event such as this. It's got to be an awful lot of fun to see an event such as this with so many schools taking part.
This is wonderful. Well, we didn't have a track even to practice on, so when you come down here and see this, all the schools that we went to, their facility, because we didn't have one here now, it's just a wonderful situation.
Great to see the way this event has grown over the years.
Yes, I mean, when we first came here, I think there were 8 teams, and now I know he turns away more than that because the facility won't hold it. You can't have any more teams than we have on this track today.
And I guess the fact that we have this event, that we host it, also reflects the way the program has continued to grow after the foundation and foundation that you put in and the growth that came under your leadership, and it's continued.
Oh, we're just the happiest people in the world at UMass Lowell track. I can tell you that Gary Gardner's here and continues what a wonderful program that we had started and just brings it to new heights. So we're in great hands, and you have to realize all these years that there's only been 2 coaches. It's wonderful.
Could you ever imagine that we would, think back to days, as you say, there have only been 2 coaches. You're the first coach. Did you ever imagine an event like this here?
No. You just can't imagine that when you're working and you're, at some points I had like 14 people on the team and stuff like that. You don't imagine bringing in people all over, bringing in the Ivy League people and all the people that come to visit our campus. This is just an unbelievable experience.
Thank you.
One lap to go.
All right, yeah, running the 100 today. First time in a while. How did it feel?
Oh, I felt great. I mean, usually because I'm doing the 400 or the 200, I'm usually a little winded at the end, but this time I just go run the straight line and hop off the track. So it was great. It was fun.
I was going to say, I mean, is it a different race than the 200? Is it a different race than the 400 mentally?
Mentally, yeah, because I don't really think about it as much. When I'm doing the 2 or the 4, I kind of tend to overthink it sometimes. With the 1, you kind of just you don't have any time to think. It's kind of just all reaction and just getting up and going.
Did you like your run today?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I'm not sure if I won or not, but if I won, it was 10:06, so that'd be our PR by a good 0.2 of a second. So definitely happy with that.
I do think you won. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
George Davis Invitational is done for another year. Your assessment, did you like the team's performance?
Yeah, it's hard for us to haven't fully looked at all the results yet, but we had some good performances, and it's nice to have a home meet once a year. So
I guess it's also important to remember it's early in this season.
Yeah. I mean, for a lot of kids, this is their either second or third meet, and it's still not great weather. The kids are probably about where we expect them to be, and it's just a good event, to have as many teams as we have, and to have a couple Ivy League teams, and Northeastern and BU, and the University of Birmingham from England. It just made it a nice flavor, and it ended up being a nice event.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you brought up that point. I remember the first time I covered the George Davis Invitational, there weren't as many schools. I mean, this is an event that over the years has really grown by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, and truthfully, we've never invited a team. So any of the teams that have come because they've called and asked to get in, and that makes it nice. And it's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad it's over with for this year. A lot of work too.
All right, and a job well done. Thank you.
Thanks.